Hello, I'm Luna. Welcome to English with Luna. Today, I will tell you a simple and interesting story in English. This story will help you improve your listening and your understanding. Try to listen carefully and follow the text on the screen. If you can, repeat the sentences after you hear them. This will help you feel more comfortable speaking English. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Just relax, listen, and enjoy the story. Let's begin. Daniel finishes work late every day, and his routine is always the same. He leaves the office, walks to the station, and takes the train home. The station is usually busy at that hour, full of people going home after a long day. But that night feels different from the moment he arrives. There are fewer people than usual, and the air feels colder. Even the sound of the station seems softer, like everything is far away. Daniel looks at the clock and realizes he is running a little late. The next train is already waiting at the platform with its doors open. He walks faster and gets on the train without thinking too much. Inside, the lights are on, but they are not as bright as usual. The wagon feels quiet, almost empty. Daniel sits near the window, placing his bag next to him. The doors close slowly, and the train begins to move. At first, everything seems normal. The soft sound of the train moving on the tracks feels familiar. Daniel relaxes slightly and looks out the window. But after a few seconds, he notices something strange. There are no city lights outside, no buildings, no movement, only darkness. Daniel frowns and leans closer to the glass. That's not right, he thinks. The train should be passing through the city by now. He looks around the wagon again. This time, he notices there are only two other people. A man sitting far away at the end of the wagon, and a woman standing near the door. Both are completely silent. The man is looking down, his face hidden. The woman is standing still, without moving at all. Daniel watches them for a moment. Something about them feels unnatural. He checks his phone, but there's no signal. Now he feels uncomfortable, not afraid yet, but uneasy. He stands up slowly and walks toward the door. The woman is right in front of it. "Excuse me," Daniel says politely. She does not move. She does not answer. She does not even look at him. Daniel hesitates. He feels a strange pressure in his chest. He takes a small step back. Then he turns to look at the other man. This time, the man is looking directly at him. Their eyes meet. The man slowly smiles, but the smile is not warm or friendly. It feels empty, cold, like he knows something Daniel does not. Daniel quickly looks away. His heart begins to beat faster. He walks back to his seat and sits down again. He tries to stay calm and think clearly. Maybe I took the wrong train, he tells himself. But deep inside, he knows something is not right. The train continues moving through the darkness for a long time. No stops, no announcements, no sound except the constant movement of the train. Time feels slow, almost unreal. Daniel looks out the window again. Still nothing outside, just endless darkness. Suddenly, the train begins to slow down. The sound changes and the movement becomes softer. Daniel feels a small sense of relief. Finally, he thinks. The train stops. The doors open with a soft sound. Daniel stands up quickly. He looks at the woman. She is gone. He looks at the man. He is also gone. Now, Daniel is completely alone. He looks around, confused. "Where did they go?" he whispers. There is no answer. Slowly, he steps out of the train. The platform is empty. There are no signs, no people, no noise, only one light above him, shining weakly. The air feels colder than before. He turns around, thinking about going back inside, But the doors close suddenly. The train begins to move, slowly at first, then faster, until it disappears into the darkness. Daniel is left alone, completely alone. He looks around, trying to understand where he is. Everything looks old and forgotten, like a place that no one has used in years. Then he notices something on the wall, words written in simple letters. Last stop. Daniel reads it once, then again. This time he understands something he did not see before. This is not a normal station. This is not a normal place. The silence feels heavier now. The light above him flickers softly. Daniel takes a step back. His breathing becomes faster. He looks into the darkness beyond the platform, and for a moment, he feels like something is looking back at him, watching him, waiting. Daniel does not move. He does not speak. He only stands there, under the weak light, at the last stop.
Thank you for listening. I hope this story helped you practice your English. Try to listen again and repeat the sentences to improve your speaking and your listening. The more you practice, the more natural English will feel for you. See you in the next story.